Welcome back, Brinola Man.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
I will have you every day.
In every way.
In every way. No, man, I'm excited. Always having fun doing poker showings here.
Do you like one?
You're supposed to be in bed.
Do you like one more than the other?
What do you mean?
Like the poke showings or Ripe Run?
I kind of really like the poker showings, especially because you're just... I'm just a big fan of how you break down the episode and all the little scenes and all the little details you catch on that I wouldn't. It makes me wish I was more observant in life, really.
It's a blessing and a curse. Curse!
Yeah.
Curse!
When is it a curse?
Because this is about the only thing in life I do it with. It's like you can pay attention real good and catch things people wouldn't. But it's only for Pokemon Kanto.
It's one of those superpowers that is just kind of useless in any other way.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I think I've definitely come into the house a few times and been like, look at my wife, or just look at something in the kitchen and be like, that looks so good there. And my wife would be like, yeah, that's been there for 4 months. I'd be like, oh, well, it looks good. Good job of decorating and stuff.
You look good. We've been married for years, Brian.
Oh yeah. What was your name again?
Alright.
So I'm excited for this episode, right? We got a little bit of...
I am pumped for this episode.
Yeah, I remember this episode scaring the crap out of me when I was little.
Yeah, if this is the one I'm thinking of, yeah, same. I still have PTSD from it.
Well, let's just relive some PTSD. That's what we do here, right? That's what we want to do here.
Sorry, I heard snoring. I thought my dog was in the room. Alright, real quick, I gotta touch base on this every time before we start. Our YouTube viewers, you're gonna hear us talking right now, and you're gonna see our intro, and then it's gonna cut to right after the episode. And that's because it's copyrighted. We can't show the episode in its entirety because we talk through the whole thing. You know, we don't give any breaks. We don't do highlights. You know, we watch the episode in full. And because of that, it's copyrighted. But we'll leave the link in the description so you can watch along, or you can watch it after the show, after we've already broken it down. I mean, I'm sure there's no spoilers. If there is, I mean, let's make some wise decisions, people.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
You know what though, Ryan? If you really think about it, this channel is about two best friends watching Pokemon. I don't know about you, but if I had a best friend I was watching a show with, and he just paused SpongeBob every time he thought he needed to make a comment about something, I would quickly stop being friends with that person. We're not going to be pausing just to talk. We are literally going to talk over the show. Yeah. And if you miss something, then I'm sorry.
We are going to be talking over all the plot points, all the important dialogue. No one will know what is going on but us. That is the goal.
You think Butterfree leaving is sad? Yeah. You're not going to be sad because we're going to be making jokes during it.
You'll have no idea why it's supposed to be emotional.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to get too emotional.
No. I feel like Samurai was the biggest tearjerker episode so far.
I mean, it was kind of a tearjerker, the whole Seymour being able to live his dream and live with the Clefairy. That really touched my heart.
And Diglett Dicks.
3 dicks. In a fairy kind of way, if you will.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm ready. If you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Super nice.
Man, we've had quite a few good episodes. Well, hey YouTubers, those who are catching us on YouTube now.
Welcome back. Or we're back, I should say.
Do you still want to give the breakdown every video, even though like we're putting the link on the description for YouTube?
Yeah, for the people who don't go back and watch it. I feel like
for the lazy ones,
it'd be helpful, yeah, for the lazy ones.
Okay,
the no-gooders.
Alright.
Oh. Alright, guys, so this one, we copied them. They just reached... They just got to the town. Which town was it?
Oh, man. I know they gotta go to Lavender to get... Let me just see. Sabrina Town.
Man, I feel like I should know
this. Oh, wait. That's not what I'm looking. Just go on.
Okay. So they get there, and in the forest on the way there, they get lured off the cliff. Saffron, that's right. They see a mysterious little girl who's playing jokes on them. They get to town. Team Rocket tricks them.
Jokes.
Yeah, Team
Put
Rocket.
it lightly.
Yeah. Team Rocket gets them trapped in another room through like a teleporting square. That ghost comes and rescues them, puts them right in front of the gym. They go in. Turns out this gym has a second operation of also training people with psychic powers. Ash challenges the gym leader Sabrina and just gets whooped, just embarrassed. One of the stipulations to the gym battle was if he lost, he had to play with that little mysterious girl. And so into a toy doll town he went with the whole group, even though they were just...
As one would.
Even though, I mean, only he agreed, but whatever. Sabrina's dad came and rescued him.
Is that who it was?
Oh, sorry, that's a spoiler. A mysterious old man came and rescued
Too late
him.
now. It's too late now.
We have no idea who this old man is, with also identical psychic powers to Sabrina.
I think it's Brock's uncle, honestly.
Yeah. Left off giving Ash some okay tips on catching a ghost Pokemon. Whew. That's where we left off.
Yep. Wow, I gotta say, this episode went by really fast for me. I guess it's like you said, though. I was just having fun, I guess.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering, next episode is the Tower of Terror. In search of a ghost Pokemon, Ash heads immediately for a tower in Lavender Town where they are said to dwell.
And then it's Haunter versus Kadabra, so this is like a three-parter.
Yeah.
For us to even see what goes on with this Sabrina lady.
Yeah, this is another three-parter, kind of like the Titanic Poseidon episode. You know,
right?
Just a much better done one, I feel like.
I hope so, because that giant, the theme park with the giant Pokemon was. Although I really liked the survival episode and the SSN, that was good.
Alright, man, so this episode, man, where to begin? I honestly feels like it was a very good episode, especially compared to some episodes we've had in the past. Some changes I'd make, man, I would definitely take out that Team Rocket. whole shenanigans, all of it. You know, if they have to be included in the episode, I would have them maybe getting trapped in that toy town with them. You know.
I don't know, man. They've already done that where they're dealing with the same issues as Team Rocket, where they all are stuck. You know, with the Ghastly thing or on the SS hand. They've done it already too much recently.
I understand. If they had to include them, I don't think they should have been included this episode. Honestly, in a perfect scenario.
Do you know what? I feel like... So, I kind of disagree with you on this one, but I don't like the placement of Team Rocket. I felt like Team Rocket in this episode is comic relief, but like, we don't need comic relief right at the very beginning of the episode. I found them to be very funny though. Like, their best costume by far, honestly.
It's definitely it's definitely their most convincing costume.
The most convincing costume. And their whole prepare for trouble thing, where Ash and the guys weren't even paying attention. They were stuck in a place, they didn't have Pikachu, and they just weren't even having it. They're like, nah, we're done listening to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, funny. I definitely feel like they inserted that comic relief just because they had dealt with like what could have been a scary episode or like scene to like younger kids, you know, like the ghost, the cliff dropping, you know, and so they immediately to kind of reset the mood, you know, which I feel like they should have built on it, you know. They should have just went straight to the Mars gym. You know, like the dad could have like met them right in front of the door like he did still.
Who's dad?
No one's dad. The old man.
Oh, the old man. Mm-hmm. The mysterious figure.
The mysterious old man.
We don't even know if he's real.
Yeah.
It's a figment of their imagination. How great were the visuals though when he was falling off the cliff and he throws Bulbasaur, like, so good. That scene should have been in the intro. Not to mention Bulbasaur for the win. Oh, love it.
Yeah, agreed.
So, as far as encounters today, I think we only had Abra, right?
And Kadabra.
And Kadabra, yeah.
Which one did you choose?
I mean, honestly, design-wise, no. Design, power, everything. Like, Kadabra.
Yeah. Just all around.
I really do like the color scheme for Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that dark yellow one, brown kind of thing.
Yep.
Kind of like ground Pokemon kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like a Sandslash maybe, but cooler looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you think about the gym also being like a place where people go to hone their psychic abilities?
I love it. And like I said, I wish they just took away that Team Rocket part, you know, even though you kind of liked it, and just like showed us more about it. Like, is Sabrina like this like menace there, or is she like the teacher there, or like does she rule over them? Like they were like bowing down to her, you know, and begging her, and like
it's just a cult.
Yeah, is it like a cult or is it like a school? Like, how was this place run? You know, like I wish they delved more into that. You know, although I'm not. Yeah. Although I feel like they should have probably have someone else be a teacher there if it's a school. You know, and kind of keep Sabrina as this like ominous, mysterious figure. I feel like that worked very well for the episode.
And I think, to your point, I think if they would have taken the Team Rocket scene out, we could have maybe gotten a little bit more backstory on that guy that brought them to Sabrina, and maybe a little bit more on who this weird jogger guy is, without divulging too much. Maybe they could have gone to some flashbacks where,
I feel like they did just enough
where
of that jogger.
Yeah, where everything's just like kind of shadowy and dark, and you can't really tell what's going on, but you know something super evil is happening to people that are going into the gym.
Yeah, no, I mean, if they're gonna do that, I feel like they showed just enough the jogger to like, we're like, who is this guy, you know? Mm-hmm. But they could have totally done, like, Sabrina could have like delved in their head, you know, and just made them see nightmares, you know. I feel like there's just a lot. They had so much to do, so much to explain, and really such a little bit of time, you know. This first episode of 3 is just setting up Sabrina's gym as a formidable place, and I feel like they did a good job of that.
Like pretty much saying like you're not gonna win unless you have a ghost Pokemon. That's that's how prepared you have to be for this gym.
Yeah, or something you need a plan because.
You can't just go in like you have for all the other gyms.
This is the only gym where they're attacking Pokemon and trainers, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like how they did the whole playtime scene?
Like I said, I really like that scene too. That's what stuck out to me the most. You know, like looking back on this episode, like I haven't seen this episode like in 20 years, you know? Right. And it's what I remember the most. However, I feel like they either should have took that away completely or gave it more time to explore, you know?
To make it seem like this is, like, you can actually be stuck here forever.
Yeah.
Right? It seemed like, okay, we're here, and then, okay, we're out of here. It was pretty quick. Like, the only things they did was eat, bake, egg, and see a naked woman in the bath.
Yeah.
And then run away from a ball.
Who moved, by the way? That mannequin moved on its own, like.
Yeah, it's a real person.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Me too. Yeah, no, for me too. This is the whole playtime scene is what I remember most about this episode. But I think probably I've kind of merged a lot of these episodes together with Haunter and all the ghost Pokemon. But yeah, that was, especially as a kid, very creepy, very creepy.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it.
So what are you rating this one? And guys out there, if you're viewing this, tell us on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you rate this episode? We're about to tell you our rating and why. Go ahead and start thinking about yours.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to hear what ratings you guys give it and what you liked about it for sure. So I'm trying to think of the things that really stuck out to me that I liked about this episode, and I'd have to say like some of the, I don't know why I love so much when he's falling off the cliff and calls for Bulbasaur. I love that part. Like, I know it's a very short scene, but I think that might bump it up a little bit for me. I thought the Team Rocket comedy was very good today. Like, very good. Maybe it wasn't necessary, maybe it was poorly placed or whatever, but like most of the time I don't think Team Rocket is that funny. And this time, along with Ash, the chemistry there was really good. Ash wiping the kisses away and being all grossed out, and of course Misty in the background laughing. So for comedy, I thought this episode did pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. For battle, like, I don't think I can complain. Like, it wasn't a back and forth battle, but it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be freaking Brock Lesnar throwing around anyone else that goes into the ring with Brock Lesnar. Like, right? Like, that's what Kadabra was doing. And you know that you are not going to be able to beat Kadabra very easily. Like, you really, really need to know what you're doing. And luckily, Ash is getting some assistance from some mysterious ghost person, man, woman, as I don't know, some person. And so yeah, I think those are some of the biggest things that pop out at me. Of course, the playtime was creepy, and I always like a little bit of creepy in my shows. So I don't think I could go as far as maybe I will actually. I think I'll give it. Let's give it 4. Yeah, I'll give it 4 Pikachu ceiling slams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think that's probably still a little like generous. It's a little generous. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Do you think it might be a little worse?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5, but the parts that I liked, I really enjoyed, and I think it's good enough for me to up it to a 4.
I feel that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that Team Rocket parts were very funny. You know.
Yeah.
I love
comedy.
I love James and anything women's clothing.
Of course.
Yeah, but like I said,
you just love when a woman starts talking in a deep voice.
Yeah. Can you imagine that Bulbasaur scene though? If he went to throw the Pokeball and he just missed the top, and so Bulbasaur is just falling with him now.
It'd be fitting for the episode, I guess.
I feel like it'd be a better call to call out Pidgeotto. You know.
I don't know. Do you think Pidgeotto can pick him up? Maybe on the games.
Heyo.
Secret Turtle. Heyo. What's up, Secret Turtle? That is a cool name, by the way. I love that.
I'm like,
hey, Secret Turtle. I don't know if you just got in, but we're actually giving our ratings here for the Sabrina episode.
You know what's secret? Ninjas. I'm getting like a Ninja Turtle vibe from this like. What's his name? But
Cowabunga.
I feel like a Pidgeotto would have. I mean, even if he missed the cliff, the Pidgeotto could still fly and dive down and get him. You know?
I know, but I don't think Pidgeotto is as strong as Bulbasaur. I could be wrong. I mean, if I had a Pidgeotto that could lift me up, I wouldn't be lost so often.
I know. I feel like the only reason that they walk is because Brock doesn't have a Pokemon that can fly. You know?
Does Misty?
Yeah, remember the Starmies and Staryus can levitate and carry.
I mean,
people.
they can hover, but I don't think they can go up very high.
I don't know. They were like lifting people out of the water, like multiple at a time. That is that is strength.
Quick question, probably off topic a little bit, but do you think me and Ian were talking about this the other day? Do you think that water Pokemon like Goldeen and Seaking have water in their Pokeballs?
No.
No, you just don't think they need water.
I don't even think they need water.
They don't even need oxygen.
Yeah. I mean, how many times does Misty call out her water Pokemon on land? Like, even Goldeen just chills there. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think they're very effective, you know, on land.
Yeah.
But
so they don't really need water. They're just better in water.
yeah. You know?
Yeah. That's what she said.
Like, I don't really need sweatpants, but I feel like I'm more efficient in them. You know?
It's for fun.
I can bend down further, stretch further. Definitely more comfortable.
Yeah. What are you thinking for a rating?
Okay, so I love what they did to Abra. Abra is always just Abra. When you think Abra, you know, like it's like a Magikarp. You're just like this early Pokemon you just have to get through to evolve into something good, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like they turned this like almost useless, you know, Pokemon into a menacing force. Like when it teleported behind Pikachu and like you see it standing and the camera angle they use like looking up at Abra, that is like intimidating, you know? You see Abra actually standing there with his arms extended, you know, like you're like, what's he gonna do, you know? Or most people don't know, like, oh, it only can teleport, you know?
Yeah.
It was intimidating, you know?
And he didn't start out that way, right? Like he came out and they showed you Abra the way you would probably picture Abra. Just sitting there, not doing anything, not paying attention.
and the way that like Abra and Sabrina opened their eyes together, you know, like just that sync that they had together was amazing. I loved it, you know.
Yeah.
And the fact they can battle with no words, I feel like gives them a huge advantage, you know.
Yeah.
Think of it like Harry Potter. When someone's calling out their spell or their attack, that gives another trainer time to, hey, dodge it, you know, or counter with this, you know. But when a Pokemon just knows and it's attacking, like, you have to either recognize the move or just be ready for anything.
Yeah, I don't think Ash recognizes anything.
No. No.
Probably not even moves he's already seen. He's probably forgotten them.
No, and if this ghost Pokemon wants any chance, it's going to have to pretty much do its own thing. I can't imagine Ash commanding a ghost Pokemon efficiently enough to beat a Kadabra. You know?
Yeah, well, luckily ghost Pokemon kind of have a mind of their own.
Yeah. Like I said, I think Sabrina's an amazing gym leader. They brought her out, and she did everything she was supposed to do. She was menacing, intimidating. She, you know, there was a real sense of danger in this episode. Aside from the humor, you know, like, you could not relax while you were in a scene with Sabrina in it.
Yeah.
You do not know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. You know what though? I also feel like one thing that I think I would have added to this gym. I know this happens in all of the Pokemon games, and you don't really see it, at least not so far in Kanto. I think this would have been a perfect gym to start off with, having like a trainer you fight before the leader.
Yeah.
Like when we got to know this Gary look-alike adult person, I think that would have been cool if he had to go through him first before we get to Sabrina, especially since this is going to be like a 3-part series.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to ask me, I think he should have had a Hypno, or a Drowsy or something. That's just me.
And like, since they're all like 10 years old, it'd be like, you know, this thing lures children into the forest and eats their dreams.
It's just like, I don't have dreams.
I don't have dreams. Then he whips down his pants again.
Yeah.
He's like... But where was I? Okay.
You were talking about how you couldn't relax when Sabrina was on screen.
Yeah, okay. And mysterious old man who we have no idea who he is. I feel like they did him amazing. Like, if this is your first time viewing these episodes, like, there's no way you can make this correlation yet, you know? The only hint that they have given to this man's role, who he is the fact that he appears when they're looking at his photo in the town. You know?
Right.
Which is like an amazing foreshadow, you know, and it's one of those things where you look back and you're like, oh man, you know, like, that was him in that photo.
Right.
And just the fact that humans can have psychic abilities in this universe is just cool too, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder if it's just psychic abilities or like, I don't know what else people are capable of, you know? Like, imagine if like Sabrina or like Sabrina's dad were there when in the Mewtwo movie. Like, I wonder how that would have played out.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have been interesting. I don't think they would have still be able to put up a fight against Mewtwo.
No.
But I do have to knock it a little bit on some of these extra character designs. I feel like the gym leaders are really well done. But I know you love the samurai and everything, and we're just going to skip over the samurai. We're not talking about the samurai this time. We don't need to talk about the samurai
10 out of 10.
At all.
10 out of 10.
But I feel like after Seymour, maybe, like, a lot of these extras just look so generic and bland. The one that had the Bulbasaur episode, the guy that betrayed his Charmander. Like this guy too, right? Like this mysterious person. I feel like their designs are so bland. I don't know. I feel like that's something that could have been improved as well. You don't have to make him super memorable looking, I guess, but he literally looks just like someone you'd see randomly in the background on a Pokemon episode, not like an actual character with a story in an episode.
Yeah, agreed.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, you're
I
good.
think you're good.
I'll rate this though. 4 cross-dressing James kisses.
Yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
All right, I like that. We same rating, huh? Okay. I see you.
I honestly feel like
you.
I honestly feel like I might even go. My heart tells me higher, you know. But I can't. This episode's not up there with the 4.5s I've rated.
No.
But it's
and like you said, you already have I feel like you already have a whole entire new story of things you would change if you were in charge of this episode.
Yeah, right. I just rewrite Pokemon.
But that's okay. 4 is a good rating. It's a good episode. It's not a bad one. It's not one of the giant Pokemons of the world.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Or Samurai. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Samurai's alright.
The golden standard.
Oh, you get some real Nala eyes right now, huh?
It's what every episode strives to be.
Wow.
They wish that Pokemon fight was a Metapod versus Metapod.
Do you think that Kid Abra could have taken on a hard Metapod?
A hard... Nah, bro.
He'd just be slamming against the walls and Metapod would be just totally into it.
Mm-hmm. Harder. No, I mean harden. I meant to say harden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, those of you watching, in like 5 minutes or so, we're going to come back and do a ripe run. You're welcome to watch. Thanks for viewing. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to us. I know you haven't watched it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Really support this. Really appreciate the support, and we're also I just love seeing the chat, seeing what you guys have to say. It makes my day.
For sure.
So keep it coming. Keep it coming. Give me more. But as always, don't forget to give your significant other your Nala eyes.
Your best Nala eyes.
Nala Doomy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Or same for us.
Mm-hmm. And you know where the bananas go. You know where they go.
On your chin or someone else's. Just on a chin.
Just put them on your chin. And send us pictures on bananabeardbros@gmail.com.
Alrighty, guys.
We will show your banana pictures. Alright, guys. Peace out.